Alright, we have the head off, we have all the pistons out, and this is what we found. Well, rods aren't supposed to be curved. And we found that there is two bent rods. Number 1 and number 4 were bent.
From a previous incident where the car turned into a wet vac, pretty much.
Yep, they turned the car into a wet vac and hydrolocked it, so. All I can say is, kids, don't hydrolock your engine because stock rods cannot handle that. Because that's no good.
So Brandon, what are you doing?
I am installing valve seals onto this B18 head. So for this we have a brand new set of valve seals, and I'm going to improvise this by using a socket with an extension on it and a little whacker.
Little whacker.
Little whacker.
These are incredibly expensive rings over here.
Yes, those are very expensive. Does this look good?
Did it go all the way down? Or at least down on there?
Yeah.
How's it look? Looks like it's pretty on there to me. Should be alright.
Cool. Awesome.
They have that little clear piece you're supposed to pull in your valve stem before you put it back through the seal.
Do we have it?
Yeah, it's in the seals.
Oh, okay.
Alright, I'm about ready to start file fitting some rings. This is a part number we got here. Apparently they're very expensive. I didn't buy them, so I don't care about them. This guy over here is definitely not happy about me saying that. But he'll get over it. Just do your valve seals there, buddy. Make sure you get the new springs on there, too. The cuss, because she said it's a pain to edit it out. Or at least on her phone, she said it's a pain.
Yeah. So.
She's like bleeping is a real
pain. So we have to put this back together in pieces because the spring is way taller than the older one, or the aftermarket spring is way taller than the original. So you kind of have to put it back together in pieces, and this is how I do it. Don't know if that's exactly how it's supposed to be done, but this is how it's getting done because this is how I'm making it work. Just like everything else here, we make it work. And while I'm doing all these valve springs, Mike's over there gapping rings and installing pistons.
Yeah, I don't even have a hammer to actually put this in, but good time to get started, I guess. I guess you have the one rubber hammer, right? Yep. I'll just substitute a different one. One in. I gotta figure out which one I want to use next.
As long as you don't snap the rings, we're fine.
Snap the rings? If I snap the rings, then yeah.
I'd love to tell you I haven't seen it, honestly.
Oh, yeah. I think the first ones I ever did, I wasn't used to this style of compressor. I have a ring gap exactly lined up where the seam is inside of it. Don't do that.
Well, whenever I was going to school, I watched somebody grab like the snap ring pliers. They grabbed it.
Yeah, that happens. Especially on the wiper ring.
Yeah.
But yeah, anybody that uses this thing, yeah, it works. But it's garbage. And if you line up your ring gap exactly with the edge of this, yeah, you're going to wind up pinching your ring when you go to put it into the bore. Don't ask me how I know that.
Okay.
I might have folded one sideways.
30,000 on the end you built.
Well, incidentally, it wasn't my first rebuild ever. So, I've learned since then not to do that. He went to the basement. Come on, bring with me. You want to see this? A little bit smaller video to work with.
So it's okay, maybe, because this is not technically proper.
Okay.
Zoom in on that bad boy.
Zoom in on that bad boy. Yep, exactly.
Fucking valve seal not coming out. Bitch.
No swearing. Don't want to get demonetized. Just cleaning up window tray here. Don't mind me.
Oh my god!
You caught the rag on fire. Oh, that's great. I hope you got that on camera.
I did. That's great. Oh my god, Brandon!
Get it?
No.
Oh, smoky bear.
She's
over there.
smoky.
Oh no, smoky over there. Cooking everything.
Oh, that smells awful.
Yeah, should be right next to it.
Yeah.
I did get it off on the first flame though.
That's good.
Yeah, I had it going. I looked down, I see light coming back through the hole. I'm like,
That
huh.
doesn't look
I was
good.
like, what's under there that can catch on fire? Oh, the rags.
Yeah. You must have went perfectly down the valve guide to light the rag on fire.
These lit on fire wherever they're underneath.
Oh, they have?
Yeah.
Oh well.
Mr. Valve.
You have to do a compression test on this afterwards, see what the actual compression is.
Yeah.
Did you borrow that compression tester? Or
Yeah. It was Chase's old bosses.
That's something I need to invest in, a freaking leak down tester and a freaking compression tester.
I'm actually kind of shocked you don't have
Yeah. Well, let's put it this way, when I actually worked at the garage, it was just to go grab the freaking compression
Yeah.
tester and leak down tester. And yeah, I've been out of the garage for, what, 5.5 years now?
that. Guess it's a good thing that you
I've
didn't
been
need it.
acquiring all the big, massive stuff, it seems like, and none of the small stuff. Couldn't remember why it was out. I hate using this torque wrench for these. It's like you set it to 8 and you're below the scale. So you got to pay close attention or you don't even notice if it clicks. Like you hear that baby click. I know you can't hear it on the camera.
At that point, it's less for the noise and more for the movement.
It's a baby click.
It's almost inaudible. Yeah, I don't like working on engines upside down. Okay, wait a minute. It's technically right side up. But, okay. Oh, that is good. A little double check. Alright, should we put red or blue on the oil pickup bolts? Want a little red on it? We can do that. I know they always recommend to do it, so. Doesn't hurt to do it. I just gotta find it. Yeah. I might be able to reach them. Maybe. Oh God, this is really a pain. Alright, change of plans. Red. 10 millimeter. Boy. How much Loctite? Oh God! Nothing. I put all the Loctite on that one. Oh goodness, did that one too. It doesn't want to come out, and that finally just comes out like crazy. Don't really matter. Just don't want it to fall off. It'd be a really bad day. It'd be like a BMW thing. We don't talk about her like that. Well, it hasn't personally happened to your BMW yet.
If something gets started up, it's probably just going to not happen.
Maybe. I don't know. I can't really say Hondas don't have an oil pump problem too if you try to rev it to 10,000 RPMs. Beautiful freaking pistons. And what do you know? They're going to the top of the bore because the rods aren't bent.
That's amazing.
See how they actually reached the top? Who would have thought? I'm going to say the compression numbers are going to be pretty much exactly the same. Now it turns nice and freely. That's a good thing. Alright. Now I don't know what in the world I'm going to do now. I guess I'm going to start cleaning that oil pan out. Because I think that's all I have to do now. Yeah.
This is some Frankenstein garage engineering.
Like every time she comes back.
Frankenstein garage.
The last one wasn't too bad, but this one's being a boy. Yay! No, just trying to do it without heating it up this time.
Is it working?
Did on the last one.
Just get lucky sometimes.
I think it's less of luck and more of like just crimping it enough to,
Smash it
yeah.
and then cross your fingers that it works. Yep, this job is going swimmingly right now. But oil pan all back on. Done with the bottom end. Everything's looking pretty good. Bring the car down so I can actually take a look at it. Yep, got brand new pistons in it. Which honestly there was nothing wrong with the other pistons. It just turns out that the rods were bent. We had a brand new set of pistons and rods. So it was just easier to throw them in. What do you have? Bicycle rings? So it's got brand new rings.